Hi everyone, my name's James and welcome to Get Good at Golf. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to get good at hitting your long irons. So picture this, you've just smashed a drive down a par 5 fairway. You've hit the drive of your life, you've only got 230 yards like we have into this par 5. So I'm going to select my 4 iron because I know 4 iron should go around the right distance and I'm desperate to hit an iron into this green. So many people get a lot of things wrong here, the first of which is standing way too narrow. So if you stand really narrow over a long iron, you'll see straight away, I look like I'm going to hit a chip here rather than a long iron. So if I try and swing all the way to the top, generally I'm going to lose my balance, I'm going to fall back. If for some reason I manage to maintain my balance to the top of the backswing, I'm going to go forwards and lose my balance again. The key here is you give yourself a nice solid base. This is quite a long club, a long iron as people do refer to them. And the key to hitting these long irons correctly is having that nice wide stance, having the ball position in the right place as well. So I'm going to play it not quite as forward as a driver or a 3 would, but almost like I'm hitting a hybrid. That's because once I've got the wide stance, I'm going to keep the word width in my head. I'm then going to take the club away as wide as I can. I'm going to keep it shallow to the ground. That's going to allow me to keep loft on the club. Yes, it's a long iron. Yes, it's not got a lot of loft on it, but it has got loft to help get the ball airborne. From there, I can load up to the top of the backswing. You'll see that I'm nice and tight and rotated to the top, and I'm going to rotate into that ball, keeping the loft on the club, keeping that width on the way down, and that's going to help me hopefully hit a 4 iron like this. A lovely, nice high flight, just cutting into that green. I'm not going to try and force it, I'm not going to try and swing too fast. That's another thing that we see people do when trying to hit long irons. So you've done all those things correctly. You've got a nice wide stance, you've had a nice wide takeaway, and you've kept the width in the downswing. What else do we see people do wrong? So generally, I see so many people treat this almost like a driver, get the spine angle back, get the sternum behind the ball, and from there I can do all the right things but still catch the ball toppy, still catch the ball thin and not hit the centre of this club face. Ideally, we need to hit the middle of this club face to help get the ball up in the air, to help get the ball speed, to get it the distance you want to hit it. And to do this, we need to get the right strike. To get the right strike, we need to get the right angle of attack. And yes, we have moved that ball position forward to shallow out that angle of attack. Now, shallow out does not mean hit up on the ball, does not mean try and flip it in the air. If you try and flip that ball in the air, the club face will overtake the hands, the club will generally shut down. So you might get loft on it and it might go airborne, but it will go airborne into Casa de Club over on the left-hand side. We're actually in Italy, not Spain, so I don't know why I said Casa de Club, but if you keep that weight moving forwards and get the handle forwards, yes, there's not a lot of loft on this club, but we can get that forward shaft lean, we can hit a penetrating flight, and we can get a nice pressured impact, hopefully looking like this. Oh, that was absolutely delightful. You'll see that I've hit 2 fades there with the good shots, and that's something which, if you hit a fade with your drive, if you hit a fade with your 3 wood, your hybrid, don't try and wrestle a draw out of your long iron. Just hit your usual shot, aim at the left side of the green, and hopefully you will then hit that green, and that is how you get good at hitting long irons. Keep it nice and simple, do those 3 things correctly, and you will be good at hitting long irons. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you all at the same time tomorrow.